So I learned early on, like, okay, when I'm doing music, like, this is what it is. I lay it out on the table. I'm going to the studio. I'm about to drop this. I'm going to do this pocket. Like, shit. This is what come with it.
Right.
And whoever don't understand, like, I don't know what to tell them. Sorry.
But you heard, yeah. What you heard, huh? What you heard, you can hear a motherfucking thing.
To it, man. Hey, yo, what's up, people? It's your boy Tizzle from Pie Talk about Tizzle. I'm here with Miss Dimples.
Hey.
And Skinny, of course.
Yeah, man. Y'all know what to do, man. Like, share, subscribe, comment.
Run it up.
Also, if you have any music, make sure you send it to the Gmail code 7@gmail.com.
Yes, sir.
Like bro said, man, we finally got the pleasure,
Man.
to get Miss Dimples music.
We had to get it through Suge Knight. I had to hit up the homie. The homie had to get to Suge. I know.
I'm just joking.
I see. Man, we've been trying to get her in here for a while, man. It's nice to have you here. How you doing?
Thank
get
you
you
for
here.
having me.
So, give them all your information, man. Let them know where to find you. All the good shit.
You can find me at everything Dimples at dimplesmusic.com. You can always go to Instagram because that's where I be at. It's Dimples Music. It's Dimples with an S. There's no Z.
I don't know why
I wasn't
thought it was a
fancy.
Z.
I just said Dimples
Why
with
do
an
they think
S.
it's a Z?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's with an S. So it's
Okay.
dimplesmusic.com. YouTube is Dimples Music Channel. Instagram is Dimples Music. Twitter is Dimples Music. Facebook, Dimples Music.
Pretty simple, people, man. Make sure y'all tap in, man.
Follow her, man. She got some dope music. Probably one of the. I've said this probably on a bunch of podcasts, but she probably got some of the best women as far as the women R&B side.
Definitely.
She probably got that on lock. But she is her content is, you're not gonna get a lot of it at one time. She kind of one of them.
Take her time with it.
I don't know. You like an introvert with your music.
Kind of. I'm an introvert, period, low key.
Oh, okay.
Low key.
But she do have dope music, man. She kind of you got that 90s feel. That's what attracted me to your music. It was that feel that we haven't had.
I feel good music.
I don't try to do it on purpose. It just come out like that.
Yeah?
So, yeah.
I
How do you
legit
make
thought
your
that was
music?
the point.
You write your music or do you?
Yeah. Usually when I'm driving down the street, I come up with a concept or lyrics. Or, I'm a rapper at heart, so I be in part. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, my producers are great. They give a lot of great input. I have a dope ass cousin that helps with writing as well, and then I write too.
Okay.
So.
How long you been doing music?
Oh no! How do you calculate it?
Well, I'm
the
talking about yourself as far as you.
For me, the first thing I actually put out into the public was dope shit.
Okay.
I don't know what this is, but you got me feeling it. You got me on some dope shit. Some dope shit, yeah. I don't know what this could be. Captivate my reality. You got me on some dope shit. Some dope shit, yeah.
I don't know how long ago that was.
3 years ago?
Maybe 3 years ago.
Maybe
Maybe.
4 years ago.
So yeah, that's the first time I actually put something out. Now,
That concept was 90s though. So how
It
do you
was.
think that's not your?
I mean, I'm just saying it wasn't like on purpose.
She said
It was kind of like I listened to it. I had the vision for the video, and then we shot it. I don't know.
Those shit did real good.
Yeah, it did.
So, first song you put out.
Mhm.
Once you got the feedback, what was yours?
How you feel?
How did you feel?
I was very surprised. Because I had that song for close to a year before I actually put it out because I was reluctant to do so. That's the hardest part of doing music for me is releasing it. Because I'm like, wait, I can do that better. Wait, let me do that again. So the thing that I got the most was like, where's the album? Where's the rest? What else you got?
Follow
Like,
up, most
right.
definitely.
So that's when I came up with another song, or the EP.
Okay.
But the feedback was good. I actually did the music video viewing at a movie theater for all the people that was in the video. So we did it downtown. So I made it about them because without them it wouldn't have been no video.
Straight up.
But it was dope as hell. I liked it. I was nervous as hell though.
That's dope to do it that way. You do the viewing at the movie, so y'all, you made it big.
I tried
You did
to.
it
I had
big.
to do it for the people that was in it because without them I wouldn't have had a video.
Straight up.
Like my mama, my daddy, my sisters, my brothers, my grandmas came out. Like everybody came.
Shout out to everybody that showed that support, man.
Right.
How was it getting that feedback from your family, like for people to actually really like your music? Because you seem like you know kind of reluctant to put it out sometimes. So for you to see people really have your back and believe in you.
First of all, my family ain't finna.
Sugar
They ain't finna sugar.
Straight
Like,
up.
that is not a good. But my daddy was the first one out. If he didn't have any critiques, so I knew it was good.
Yeah.
Because usually he'd be like, maybe try this and maybe add some drums and a kick. Like, my daddy is
Right.
like that. But my go-to is my now 11-year-old niece. If she don't like it, it's a wrap. So she liked it.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, cool.
If she don't,
She got her ear to the streets.
She young.
she got her ear to the.
She got her
she
ear
a
to.
weapon.
I'm trying to see. When you meet her, you're going to be like, yeah, for sure. Like dead ass.
It be like that, man. Them youngsters, they be listening
And
to
she be
music
knowing.
all day, man.
She be knowing.
Yeah, you got a strong support system.
I do.
And for me to know that dope shit is your first, that really
That's crazy. I
shocks
do
me.
think we have more
Really?
shit,
Yeah, because you don't get that much support. That like
All right.
one, you had a dope ass video concept, right?
Thank you.
I was like, okay, this is dope, and I was one of them people like, where's the rest?
Right.
So you had a dope concept. You had a lot of people come out. You had a lot of people in character.
Yeah.
You had plenty of women, like.
I tried to cover all the bases.
Yeah, like, and sometimes you get that when the artist, as far as when you go to local, it'd be like a local artist, and you might be cool or whatever, you might be dope, and then when you get everybody into the video, you don't get so many people involved. Like they be like, we'll come out, but they come out for a video. They don't come out in character and all that.
That's why I had to have them be a part of the viewing, because without them, it'd have been just me looking stupid in the video. Like, you know what I mean?
So that was dope. So, I think I seen somewhere you said your dad ended up buying you something as far as music wise.
Yeah, he bought me computer setup for studio.
No.
He was like, he literally begged me to buy it, and I was like, no, I got it, because I wanted him. I got it. I'm gonna get it. He was like, no. He picked me up and was like, we going to the store, and this is what we gonna do. And I was like, oh, but it costs so much. And he was like, girl. I was like, okay. So I had to use it at that point, because now, you know what I'm saying?
But that's dope. It's dope for your dad to get involved like that. Like
That's 100 for sure.
that's crazy. Yeah, your support system is crazy. So
And you talented though, so it's cool.
you
Thank
definitely
you. I
talented.
appreciate that. Because I know y'all don't be saying nothing just to be saying it. I've been
because we
watching,
be
I've been watching y'all show now.
Yeah, because we first off for the singers.
We hard on them because it's hard to be a good singer.
rough.
It's hard on the singer.
It is.
It ain't like a rapper. Anybody, we all can rap right now if we wanted to.
No,
But
for
singing, motherfucker gotta sing. You gotta know how to
Yeah,
sing.
you gotta know
Or
how
at
to.
least somebody has to at least like your tone.
Yeah.
Or,
yeah,
you know
gotta
what I
be able to
mean?
do something.
You don't got to be able to, you don't have to necessarily be Patti LaBelle, but you got to be,
Yeah.
whatever you doing, you got to be doing.
Yeah,
And you
straight
just
up.
had that vibe, like when we reacted to the video.
I'm surprised the hell
The rapper
I woke
dude
up.
was who? 5.
I woke up out of my sleep and I seen
Yeah.
that shit. And I
Yeah,
said,
who the hell these
"Ooh,
niggas?
they find me.
I was already following you. I was already on it. I was
Wait a
already
minute.
following you. So yeah, seeing it. You had to. What was his name? 5.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I want to say he goes by Cooley now, but it was Cooley 5. He might be Cooley now. I don't know.
Oh
Double check.
man,
He's
his
dope.
verse was like
He went crazy on that.
all
I
that.
found him.
All that was live. So
What it is, I know you run your sister, so I'ma just keep it crisp. Ooh, believe me, I love what you got, but I'm young and I'm dumb, running straight to the top. Leave it, color coded with it. Love whenever you be showing emotion, yeah, that mean I got you. To be honest, ain't a lot of chicks that really top you.
Yeah.
That shit happened the way it was supposed to. My cousin came from Cali. He does music. He gonna hate that I say this, but he one of the dopest people I know. Grammy nominated producer, vocal, all these things.
Okay,
he does all
there we
these
go.
things. He put a fire under my ass because he was like, "What are you gonna do with your music?" I'm like, "I want to put something out, but they don't know." He put money on my books. No, he booked studio time with King
Right.
Gas, and he paid for studio time for me, and we knocked that shit out.
man, shout out to
So,
Gas, man.
I
For
came
sure.
across 5 on Instagram, and I usually don't even be like looking for rappers and nobody on Instagram. And I heard him. I don't even know how he found me neither. And I heard one of his songs, and I sent it to my cousin. I'm like, I think he'll be dope on this song. And his tone, he gave me like a I want to say like a J. Cole
Oh yeah.
kind of vibe. Not really.
He gave me a fabulous vibe.
There you go.
He was
And he
smooth,
from
yeah.
Chicago, so he was like hella smooth with shit. So
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, oh yeah, he's gonna make this song pop.
Yeah, that was dope.
And he
That
was
was
wild.
dope. And then I listened to I listened to that full project. I did the reaction. I sent you the reaction.
You did.
Just that whole project was just well put together.
Yeah. It seemed professional. You know, like we discussed this earlier on the phone. Like a lot of people have the right songs, but they don't know how to arrange them. You know what I mean? If you arrange your album the wrong way, it can destroy it. Because if you turn me off for the second and third song, I'm not going no further. You know what I mean?
I think I'm so involved that it literally drives me crazy. I listened to my songs 1,000 times. I had that whole project for close to a year before I was in the studio with King Gas. He looked me into my pupils and he said, when we're done today, like, I'm about to mix this shit and you're going to have to live with it. Because I kept like, no, I can do this better. Let's add this. Take this out. What if we do, like, it never stops. Like, I'm never, like, satisfied. So he was like, this is it. So when I heard it, I was like,
You still
I paused it and I was like, oh shit. And then I played it and I was like, all right, cool. Because I'm weird. I don't like to listen to myself back. Is that kind of weird? Because when I hear it, I'm not hearing it how everybody else hear it. I'm hearing what I could have did, should have did. Ooh, that was dope. Ooh, I should have did that. Should have put the echo there. Like, ooh, should have panned that to the left. Like, you know, my mind is racing. Yeah. So when other people say they like it, I'm like, whoo. It's worth it. Thank you, Jesus. God.
Yeah, Gas is a God, man.
The behind the scenes is a motherfucker.
So what's the next step as far as promotion?
Oh, that's what I'm working on now. Since I have me and Gas, Tiana Shaw, and myself, we did a project together. I was told to create a character. So that meant I had to find out where this person is from, how old they are, what do they eat, how do they dress, who is this person. When I first came to the studio, I had nothing. He was like, what's the concept? I'm like, shit, I don't know. You know, what is the concept? Gas pulled me to the side and said he wanted to do a full project together. Like, not just be the producer, not just be the engineer, but like, let's collab on something together. So we came up with something really nice, and I hope you guys like it. The first single gonna be Fairy Tales, which I just shot the video in front of your house. I was driving up and down, but I'm excited and nervous at the same time.
I just seen the video and dope video. I listen. I didn't expect the Cinderella look at the end. Like, you take a lot of thoughts into your video, so I appreciate that, because a lot of people don't.
I'm very hands-on, like, to the T, from the credits to the color of the damn font.
It's good though to see somebody that organized though, man, taking their craft that serious, because a lot of people, man, they don't put. You can tell they're not putting no thought or effort into it, and I feel like we kind of grew up on that. We grew up on most songs had a storyline to them.
I was reading credits back in the day, so you know what I'm saying. I'm that kid, so I'm like, I watch videos for the entertainment. So I'm like, I don't want to just sing in the camera. Like, I want to have. You said, like, on What's Up, like, somebody was slapping somebody and this I did something to somebody over here.
Yeah,
like,
I was paying attention to so much.
I need the cinematic to hit my videos too.
I think it have to be that way. Like, when you get to video, that's what it's for. Like, this is a video for a reason. I'm giving you this.
I need this biggest girl video to play after Rihanna's or before an established artist, and no one be like, oh shit.
Yeah,
that shit. She ain't got no budget. Like, you know what I mean? I need to be cohesive and be able to compare to other shit that I think is dope at least.
And that's how it sounds. You got it's I got real dope. You working with Gas. I know Gas and Tiana both helps artists write sometimes.
Oh man,
I know they write too.
them.
So I know they
love them.
Yeah, they do their thing.
That's a weight lift off your shoulder when you're independent, to have somebody that's willing to help you.
And not only that, a lot of people don't have producers that are like, try this, or you know what I'm saying? Like, they have an ear that I feel like he be trying to make me sing high notes, and I'll be like, and then I do it, he be like, see, I told you. I'm like, oh yeah, you right. Like, you know, they push me. They don't just let me stay in the pocket.
That's dope, man. And most artists say that too, that they push them, man.
Yeah, facts.
And everybody who go to them, their album sounds so much better. You can't really tell, like, from Gas and people in the industry. When you hear his, it sounds so crisp. You know what I mean? So shout out Gas for that.
If they don't sound like he can be on the radio right now, I don't want it.
Fairy tales don't grow up on the west side. We don't dream the dreams you see on screens. I'll always imagine that it's all fine, as long as I got you to make believe. Cause you give me purpose, you make it all worth it. Love got me feeling like I'm waking up. I can
Yeah, straight
That's
up.
how.
And
That's how it's
it's
supposed
his
to
name
sound.
is on it too. So why would he put out some half-ass music?
Yeah, straight
A
up.
lot of people don't care. There's a lot of engineers.
A lot of people want some
That's
money.
where I'm not going.
Yeah.
Hold on. That's where we're not
If
going.
you don't care, we not
Whoa.
going that way.
We ain't doing that.
Straight up.
Sheesh. No ma'am, no hell.
Straight up, man.
So the process in doing this, you said the next project is you, Gas, and Tiana.
So I'm gonna give y'all a visual. Y'all ready?
Okay, let's go.
Okay, boom. He said I want to do a project. I'm like, all right, bet. Go to the studio. He's like, what's the concept? I went to the studio. I was like, I don't know. And he was like, we need something to work with. So I went home and I thought about a lot of stuff that people told me. People tell me that I sound like a Disney character when I sing. Don't ask me why. I've heard that from more than a couple people.
I've always felt the lead.
Very Reading Rainbow-esque, because I used to be singing all the theme songs. Like, you know what I mean? So
Okay.
I was like, why don't we bring like some fairy tale Disney shit into this next project? I'm from Vegas, like let's mesh the two together, and that's how fairy tales came about.
Okay.
They played the track and I was like, let's go. The end. So with this one, we did everything in about 6-7 hours, all 4 songs, mixed, mastered, written, recorded,
Oh,
all in
damn.
one day. I was proud of myself.
Damn.
Pat me on the back there.
Man, that's cool. Hey, wait, hold up. So
I was nervous as hell. I'm used to going to the
In 7
studio,
hours?
so you saying
writing
this is
a
what it?
song and taking 6-7 hours to record one song. We did 4 songs. I started at noon. I think I left about 6:30, maybe 7. That's from having no lyrics written down.
That's what I'm saying. This
That's
is a
crazy.
blank canvas. This is a blank
as hell. I
canvas when
was
you get
scared to death. I said, "Nigga, how we gonna do this?"
The whole thing.
there. So this going through beats, trying to find the right
He
beats.
sent me the beats early. I
Okay,
picked
so
what
you
I
had the
liked, so we
beats.
had
Okay.
that, and I sent the concept, and I was like, "This is what I want." He was like, "Create a character. You know how old your character is, where they're from, what they look like, what they wear, what kind of music, what kind of shows they watch." So I had to like really create somebody
person,
else
yeah.
to like embody what this whole shit was gonna sound like. So we started there.
Oh, so Gas low key over there cheating.
Gas over
Oh
there,
yeah,
man.
you don't
He
get
over
just
there really
music
putting
when you get
stuff
over there.
together.
You get some shit that you can leave with and take with you. Shit
That's
you need
dope.
to.
Gas Station Studios, man. We've been
Listen.
telling y'all.
Whoa. No, for real. They really
No, for
listen.
real.
Woo.
And you said you're gonna do 4 visuals to it?
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about doing 4 visuals for all 4 songs. I just want to keep dropping. I heard what you said on the interview. I took heed to it. I need people to know that I listen to what people say.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't expect nobody to be like, "Oh, you dope." If you don't like it like that, it is what it is. Like,
Right.
nobody owes me shit.
I like Dimples. Like I like her music. I like her sound. I like that she try to stick to the the 90s feel or whatever the case may be. But then she goes missing.
Yeah, that's the inconsistency we're talking about.
Right,
So
fact.
I appreciate the honesty. So for me, I'm like, oh, I got some for his ass. I got some for that. I'm gonna shoot the video in front of his house. Hello, right by on your ass.
Yeah, because
I got something coming next.
you would drop, you would drop, and then you would disappear.
You know, a lot of life happened on my last project. I lost my grandfather in March. I lost my grandmother in May. I almost totaled my car out. Like, life was lifing.
Right.
Like, through the whole shit. Like, nobody knows that because I don't put everything on Instagram. But, like, shit was happening back to back to back. Like, it was getting crazy. I was like, I am not messing with music right now. I have to do it when it feels right for me.
I feel like your last EP is one of them lasting EPs. If pushed correctly, you can continue to listen to it.
Keep promoting.
Most definitely.
Oh, okay, I can leave now. Well, do
Alright.
you really think so, for real?
I definitely listen. I still go back and listen to it. Like I still go back and
Really?
listen to certain tracks. So I think the last EP is like it's lasting. Like it's some music that you can go back and hear. Like if I'm in a mood to R&B shit, I think What's Up is on my playlist. It's on my R&B playlist. On my real R&B playlist.
Cool points for you.
So so I think that about that song. But I thought the same thing about when I first heard Dope Shit. I was like, this is kind of like something I can listen to over and over. But it gave me that feeling of back in the day when we was growing up. And then the
That's what I
video,
wanted
you know
it
what I'm
to
saying?
have.
It gave me that 106 in Park, like watching 106 in Park. Like, he gave me that.
Is he in my head or what?
You
You
probably
don't get out of it. You're about to be mad. Like, what did you do? That's
So-
exactly what I wanted to embody.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying like, oh, for real, like I don't believe in myself, but when I hear a lot of times artists don't get to hear the feedback in real time. So when I'm listening, I'm like, I wonder how this makes people feel, because this is how when I hear dope shit, I'm listening. driving to Cali, chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like windows down, bird shitting on the
Yeah.
car. Like, you know what I mean? Like I have the whole visual. So I be wondering, like, how do other people like receive it?
So, so how do you with doing music? Because this is one thing we had early on. We was with a lot of women, like relationships get in the way of a lot of women with their music.
Fact.
Is that a factor with you? It's like sometimes like,
No.
let me get this nigga out my way because he's fucking up what I'm doing
No.
on music.
Not at all. Because a lot of people don't know, but I've been in groups,
Okay.
and it was kind of like what's the show that P Diddy had back in the day? Making a Band.
Making a
It was
Band.
literally one of those situations. And from that group, I learned we had media training. We used to do jumping jacks and singing and running and like really working hard.
Oh shit.
And I lived in a house with my group, and I wasn't able to see my family for, I think we worked for 6 months straight. Like I was working until 11 p.m. I would go straight to the studio, record for like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 hours.
Damn.
So I learned early on, like, okay, when I'm doing music, like this is what it is. I lay it out on the table. I'm going to the studio. I'm about to drop this. I'm gonna do this podcast. Like, you know, shit. This is what come with it.
Right.
And whoever don't understand, like, I don't know what to tell them. Sorry.
That'd be a hard
Yeah,
part
dude.
with
Without music, I'm not right. So I gotta be right.
when we started this podcast, we had a hard time even getting women on here because
Really?
Yeah,
because they would be like, first they'd be all planned out, like, yeah, we're gonna be there such day, and then
Really?
they I don't know if they dudes that got our page, and they'd be like, yeah, no, you're not going.
Yeah, you ain't going up
First
there.
of all, can't nobody control me.
So
Let's start there.
Yeah, for real.
that's how it should be.
Deadass, like-
That's how it should be. But some people let relationships and sometimes life kind of get in the way of your career and what you really want. You know what I'm saying?
I understand it.
I understand
from
life.
other people's perspective.
Right.
But for me, when you know me being the free spirit that I am, and I don't know if people are into astrology, but I am a Sagittarius. I am a fire sign. I have a bow and arrow. Okay. We ain't nobody supposed to do. What we doing? Like, but no, I don't believe in hindering nobody, and I don't want nobody hindering me.
Right.
So I take that very serious. It's not even. I have never even had to have a conversation about that.
That's dope.
So I am not.
But you know what it be though? A lot of people, they know who they dealing with.
hope so.
That's what it be like. If you don't trust somebody, you don't trust somebody. If you
Correct.
can't trust your girl to go to the studio or having some little
Nigga,
business,
I can't go to
you don't need
Walmart
to do her
either.
anyway.
If
Yeah,
that's
for
the
real.
case,
No,
like,
fact.
Because
You know what I mean?
listen, I can pull somebody in Target on my birthday. You know?
It's gonna be.
It's not gonna take a
it's-
podcast for me to do something crazy. Like
No, fact.
Especially the way social media is, motherfucker.
It just be.
I don't like that anymore. I'm not to be tied down. That's just not.
It just be so much with
Yeah,
different things with like I tell a lot of women like the rappers, the singers, all of them when we speak to them like because they get into their relationship or whatever and then it makes the the music quality, bro. I think
They ain't even as creative.
I forget who bro was talking about, but bro was like who bro was talking to one day when he was basically telling her, I think she was a model, when you was like, if your dude do music.
Oh yeah, yeah.
When you like, if your dude do music, why you can't model? Like,
Yeah, why can't you model if your dude
But
do
I
music?
believe in like I believe, for example, if bring them into what you're doing, make them a part. I mean,
Of your
if they
atmosphere,
have
yeah.
something to offer,
Facts.
like you
Facts.
don't want me to go because you don't trust, wouldn't be my security.
Yeah,
Well,
come with me.
Come with me. See who I'm dealing with.
For real.
Which is how it should be.
And a lot of people don't be like, a lot of artists too. We get this with a lot of dudes. Like they'll come on here and they'll talk right, but then they'll have to retract their words because they don't want this image to get out to a certain person.
Gotcha.
They don't understand that you have to be who you are all the time. Like
sure.
if Diddy come on this couch, he gonna be Diddy. You know what I'm saying?
talk
He can't be
trash.
worried about, oh, I got this new girlfriend I just met.
Yeah,
I don't want to
like-
piss her off. No, this is my $1 billion brand, bitch. You gonna have to be
Right.
quiet or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because at the end of the day, we selling whatever we selling. I don't care if I'm saying I'm a genie up here. We
Yeah.
need to sell this baby if this is paying the bills.
But I
know what I'm
will
saying?
say though, women do have it a little bit harder than men because there are times when you do go to do business and dudes want to take you out, and I'm like, nigga, I came to record. Like, I didn't want to go on a date. Like, what are we doing? But that's why for Dimple's music brand, I have to walk in the door business first, music second.
Okay.
Because what we not finna do is one, waste my time or my money,
Facts.
and you're not gonna be talking to me any kind of way because I know what I'm here for. I know what your job is. So
Mm-hmm.
any other side conversation is irrelevant right now.
Yeah, handle business.
You know what I mean? So I feel like I have to show up a certain kind of way because I am a girl.
Okay.
Why Dimple's music and not Dimples?
Let me tell you why. because on Spotify there's a man named Dimples,
Oh.
and people were getting me confused with him. They like, I love your song, and it was a whole rap, and I'm like, it's not me.
Wait,
Like,
wait. Slow
there's
down.
a
There's
man-
a dude named
there's a
Dimples.
There's
guy
a
on-
male rapper
There's a man on Spotify.
And he raps.
When you pull up Dimples, it would pull him up as well. And people would screenshot like, "Oh, I love this song." And I'm like, "It ain't me. I'm a whole ass."
And he kicking that shit. That's
Like,
crazy.
Yeah, so I had to change it to be very specific.
shout out to you, brother, for choosing the
to
name
Dimples
He's brave.
music.
He's brave, man. You got to be like that, though, man. You got
I had
to
to.
jump in front of that shit.
I had to because I was like, absolutely not. So
So that's what you gotta do.
if you go on Instagram, for example, if you're trying to put music in your story, Dimples will show dope shit. Dimples music will show what's up.
Where you get the name Dimples from? Who named you? I know you got Dimples, but like, what made you decide I'm gonna go by that?
I'm just
Just so
joking.
they can see these motherfuckers, huh?
No, so a little bit of history. I used to want to DJ, and so I started DJing. But shout out to the Rockstar DJs, by the way.
At DJ Dimples.
It was DJ Dimples.
Okay.
And they just started calling me Dimples, and I was like, DJ Dimples. And it was like, all right. And then it got shortened to Dimps. The older I get, the shorter it's getting. Like, now it's Dimp. I'm like, now, in a minute, we ain't gonna have no letters, but that's pretty much how it started. So I used to try to DJ, and I was using DJ Dimples, so I said Dimples Music.
Who influenced you as far as music growing up? Like,
Oh my God. It depends on who you, let me see.
you have people inside your household, parents, just listen to music. What kind of
Yes,
music?
and everybody's different. My daddy is like funk. He's into Parliament. He introduced me to like the guys and the Babyface and
The hitters right there.
the Commodores and Jackson 5. And he's the one that's like, you hear that song right there, these new rappers doing, go to listen to this on YouTube.
Oh,
This
yeah.
came out in 1976. Like, he had me do my
Pops ain't
homework.
playing.
He be having me
That's
do
dope.
all the homework.
On everything.
My grandma is definitely from Arkansas, so she's into like the Bobby Blue Blands.
Okay.
And the,
Our people
and
from
the
Arkansas.
the BB Kings and those folks. I didn't appreciate it then, but my uncle and my aunt were very much into jazz, and I couldn't stand it.
Jazz is one of the dopest shits ever.
Man,
I don't fuck around.
the Kenny G's and the Anita Bakers and the
I'm not
all
a Kenny
them
G. I'm
peoples.
not a Kenny G.
Never
They
get in
used-
my car and hit me
But when
bumping
I
the
hear
jazz.
music now, I'm like, that has a little bit of jazz to it. That has a little bit of this. Oh, I heard that sample. Like now, I'm able to like pinpoint where stuff is coming from.
If
But-
you're doing music, you need jazz.
For
I
sure.
feel like if you do music, you need to know
I don't
jazz.
think you cannot not do it without it. Can you?
I don't think you can. I wouldn't.
Even
think
if
that.
you're doing it unbeknownst to yourself, like
I think you need jazz because jazz just adds the element that I think a lot of people miss right now.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I think it just adds that
for
element.
sure.
So that's dope. So, what music was you listening to? Who was your personal favorite?
You
What
already
artist?
know. I think Brandy is the coldest in the world when it comes to the background vocals, vocal production, the runs, all that.
I didn't appreciate Brandy as much as I do now.
I did. I've always appreciated. I used to listen to her background. I was like, wait, what does she do? Oh, let me try that. How did she put that together? Aaliyah. And I'll say this, artist-wise, because she was the first
I
one
love
to
Aaliyah.
do it the way that she did it.
Okay.
The way that she looked, the way that she carried herself, the way she did interviews, that for me was like, ooh, she's dope.
Yeah.
It wasn't just the music.
Her
I've seen her
personality.
perform live, like on TV here and there. But I think for me it was the persona of like everybody thought she was cool.
I don't think the music would work for Aaliyah.
You don't think so?
No. I'm with you 100%.
It's the artist,
like,
the
it's
artistry
persona.
overall
It's-
for
it's-
me.
It was her,
Everything.
the way she introduced herself. Because
Yeah.
like when I
She wasn't dancing hella hard, like she was. hella
exactly
smooth.
when I
It
go
was
back
like-
and listen to Aaliyah, it's not like
Me.
oh snaps, but it was like
It
you
was
know
hella smooth.
what they put into Aaliyah. Like watching Rock
Right.
the Boat, watching 4-Page Letter, watching the videos and watching what all
Right.
Timberland and put into her. I was like, she's dope for what she is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For what she
That's
is. So I agree with
What I
that.
like to get out, like
So you embody all of that then. So Aaliyah, Brandy, I'm saying you try to. I'm not
I
saying
don't try. Here's the crazy thing: when I'm recording, I don't listen to nobody's music. Like,
Okay, Boosie.
I be in the car listening to nothing.
Okay.
But I do Aaliyah, Brandy,
Monica.
Monica. I can't say that I listen to her though, like that. I can't
you
say that
beefing
I
with her
did.
because Brandy beefing with her?
Absolutely not.
He's one of them?
Yeah, don't get
I wasn't
involved in
beefing
that
with her. I
shit.
thought she had the strongest voice of all.
Oh, okay.
Who else? Like pretty anybody who was popping in the '90s, like that was me. Listen to everybody. Because there was so many people that sounded so different. You could have 28 motherfucking artists that you like at the same time.
Facts.
Everybody
in the 90s, yeah,
sounded
they had
different.
some singers in the 90s, man. They had Janet,
Man,
Mariah
listen.
Carey, Whitney Houston.
Listen, and none of them sound the
Yeah,
same.
facts. Mary J. Blige.
Mary, man, yeah.
Her 411 album changed my life.
When I seen Dope Shit, that was the first person I thought of.
changed
Mary.
my life.
Yeah, because of the way the video
I
was,
say
I was
Mary
like,
Blige
this
for
match
sure.
kind of.
Really? I never even. I have to go watch it. But that changed.
You know, Mary had them type of outfits on. The outfits
Right.
I was wearing, Mary was wearing that, and then
Maybe
you know,
like
Total
411.
was.
I thought I was Total when I started wearing
So I
all
thought I
black.
was-
Yeah, I started wearing all black. I was into that whole era, like the 411, the Totals. I was heavily into Biggie. First CD I ever bought, I don't know why I was allowed to, was Lil' Kim Hardcore, and I said, wait a minute, we can say this?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
man,
it's a
Lil'
rap.
Kim
It's
is
going down.
Crazy.
But yeah,
The first CD you bought,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's crazy.
hardcore.
Well, when I got older and I realized how young Lil' Kim was and she recorded that, I was like, this.
Yeah,
bitch
when you
is
go back
wrong.
and
Bro,
She
all
was
the
a baby, bro.
Aaliyah
yeah,
too.
so
I know, when you get
Monica was
older,
like
though, it-
12
all
singing
them
about
girls was
heartbreak. Like,
babies.
how do you
Hey,
know
bro,
about that?
the game been fucked
Monica
up.
was
for a long
12
time.
years old.
Singing like a
Bro, the
grown
game been
ass woman.
fucked up. It was, not just her, all them girls be babies.
Yes.
They be having them babies in
my
there singing about
goodness.
Humpty and Dump.
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
So yeah.
On me.
all
That's
that.
cold.
But I'm into like so many. I was MJG, A-Ball. Like I'm listening
Oh,
to
yeah.
I'm listening to everything across the. I'm like at Lincoln Park at this time. I'm listening to Jewel, Alpha Fiona. Like I'm listening to a plethora of shit. So
Apple Fiona.
yeah, I'm
You ever tried to rap?
Yeah.
She was a DJ. She had to try to rap.
Yeah. I did.
What happened? You,
I don't think it's my thing.
no.
I think I can.
You don't want to pull a Monica one time and
I can do like something like that. But me putting out a rap, no, an album. No.
How Tyrese had Black
just
Child.
do a
You don't
verse.
wanna be
If
like-
it makes sense on a song, I'll definitely.
you don't want to be like Dimple's music and Dimp.
Yeah.
No, because Dimples is already a lot.
She's
already in it.
Straight up.
She's
man.
enough. Thank you very much. But yeah.
That's the okay.
But if it fits on a song, I will definitely do it. I'm not opposed to it. People tell me that I should do it, but I don't know if they're ready for that.
What about features?
What about them?
Yeah, what's going on with that?
What about them?
The only feature you got is the one.
I need y'all to know
what?
Dimples.
You don't
Can y'all
have
get to know me first, and then I can, you know what I'm
I
saying?
got you.
I feel you.
You feel me?
I'm not even talking about on your music though.
Oh,
what
you
about you featured on
I
something?
want to. I've been trying to compile, like, listen to people that I think we would mesh well together with. But it's kind of hard for me to be like singing like the way I sing and then be on the track like, yeah, nigga, we killing him when we pull up.
No, but like,
Can't do that.
like just a hook element. Like
I'm
Yeah.
trying to figure
I
that
talk.
out.
Listen, I be talking to. It's a lot of artists who I talk to about their music, right? As far as like the rappers, and I'm like,
And some of them got some
never got
sense.
no
Who?
females singing.
Oh,
2C's, prime example.
okay.
2C's prime. I just got on his head the other day. Like, bro, you got all these singers.
Songs to the women.
You don't got no, and you got all these songs to the women, and you do that style of music.
Mhm.
You need a woman on your hook.
real.
I'm not saying you have to do a whole verse, but
Let's go, honey.
yeah, most definitely. Like, I think you and 2C's are mesh well together because
Check him out then.
he do make music to the women. He has an album called R&C's that's to the women.
Yeah.
He do make that type of music.
It's a couple cats, man.
There's
That
a couple cats
Yeah, I
that,
think
that
that-
make that
they make that good music. They ain't no
style of
super crazy
music.
stuff.
Like,
Yeah, I can't be doing the drive-by.
We don't want you to go to jail over
Singing
one
even
song.
Tay Benz, because Tay Benz got the
Yeah.
90 feels. Like,
Yep.
and he do got women and stuff on there, but I think
If it makes sense,
I think
I'm
it
down.
looks good.
I'm not opposed to doing any features at all.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's dope.
Yeah, I'm
I-
not opposed to doing that at all.
I definitely would like to see that.
I did want to start out with a lot of features because I didn't want to be drowned out by features because then people expect you to be on features and features only, and then you do a
Yeah.
song by yourself and it's weird now.
They don't know what you're saying.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Absolutely, man.
That makes
For
sense.
sure. Man. So you said you got this album coming out, and then you gonna drop some
Oh,
solo?
gosh.
Couple
So-
singles.
Yeah, so a couple singles. I just finished shooting the video for Fairy Tales.
Yeah.
I literally just got the edit today and I'm so excited. Oh my god, I was bursting the flames when I seen it. Oh my
When
god.
do you think you're gonna drop the video?
Oh,
We don't need
gosh.
necessarily need a date, but is it gonna be soon?
Give me a couple days because I'm ready to drop that shit tonight.
All right.
Like I'm ready to drop it, but I don't know. It's gonna be soon though. It's gonna be very, very soon. I might just pull a Beyonce and just drop that thing. Y'all see it on Instagram. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, for
But
sure.
I don't know. I'm ready to drop it right now. Like
You said a video shoot. That was the video shoot you just
Yeah.
at, right?
Yeah.
You know,
Fairy Tales is dope.
very
It's
dope.
about.
And you brought Tay Price back. Shout out to Tay Price.
Yes, shout
Yeah,
out to
for
Tay
sure,
Price for
man.
taking on me because he told me he was in retirement.
Yeah, man.
So-
I ain't seen him in a while. I ain't seen him on nothing in a while.
So
man.
he said he heard the song and he liked it. So I'm hoping that was what gave him the judge because I was very nervous for him to say no.
Man, we ain't seen Tay Price in a while. So shout out to seeing that.
Hey.
Yeah, man. Before we wrap this up, though, man, we got this segment called Game for Lames. Let the people know some game you acquired in life that you feel would help you dodge some bullshit or kept you
please.
focused.
Listen, just based on where I grew up in North Las Vegas.
Shout out to the North,
I
too.
know
Shout out to the
that
North.
sometimes when you go to certain places, you got to park backwards because you don't know what's going on.
Oh,
Some places you go in life, you got to park
hey,
backwards.
she just gave y'all some
Period.
real game,
I'm
man.
saving lives
Hey,
in these streets.
any woman that ever dealt with me know, man. We gonna have to
Listen,
park that
sometimes
thing
you got to
backwards,
skirt.
man. You gotta park that thing
Sometimes you got
backwards,
to do
man.
that. And sugar free, my daddy introduced me to sugar free, and he said if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Straight up.
And get your money while you bullshit.
And get your money while
And I
you
live by all
bullshit.
three of those. Period.
For sure, man.
Shout
But-
out to Pops. Put me on
Thanks
sugar
for
free.
coming by, man. You have great energy.
Thank you.
We
I'm so
appreciate it,
happy
for
y'all had me finally. It's been
Listen.
a long time coming.
I thought it was gonna be rough. I was like, man, we
Why?
ain't gonna never get her on here.
Yeah.
Though.
It's for real.
Tell me why. And I know why.
I told you
Why?
because we hit you
You did.
about coming on the show or whatever. You was like, yeah. And then I remember we picked the location
Mhm.
because I was like, let's pick the location that's good for you. Pick the location and everything, and then you went solid on me for like.
I don't remember. All I know was COVID, and then I lost my mind. I did go back into our DMs, and I was like, yeah, let's do something. We'll pick a day. It'll happen, whatever. And then I don't remember what happened after that.
But
I don't know.
it's cool. Like learning that life happened. Like I didn't, I don't take nothing personal, so I didn't take it personal.
should
You know what I'm saying?
not
I
do
take
that.
it.
Yeah.
You gonna be
I don't know you.
disappointed.
I don't know you personally to take nothing that you do personally.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how kind of I am. If I don't know you personally, I don't take it personal.
I'm
But you
glad that y'all reached out.
Oh, no problem.
Man, listen, it was. If the music is dope, I
We glad you
definitely
back
have to.
recording,
So we
man.
glad
Pleasure.
that
You gotta
you
stay
back
with
on
it,
it,
stay
and
on
doing
it.
what you're supposed to
Yeah, here's the thing. I never stopped doing it. I just.
Well, I mean, you need to start releasing all that.
Oh, now that I got some shit in the vault.
do.
You ready?
We're gonna start coming.
For sure, man.
I'm ready for the promo. You always do good promo, so I'm ready for
Think
it.
so? You know,
Do good promo.
I
I'm ready.
try. I really be trying to like be on my shit. I need people to see that this shit is serious. It's not a game. You feel me?
Right. I like the thug.
Yeah, she be
Not a
thugging.
game.
That's that when she drive and listening to somebody.
But I'm excited for y'all to see it specifically because, like I said, it was shot over here. It's for Vegas, about Vegas. It's I don't know how to like. People were literally pulling their phones out when I was driving down the street, but it was like she doing a video. So I'm like,
Oh, that's the West Side for you.
Yeah.
It looked professional.
For sure, for sure.
You had the right man, man. You had the right man. You had a legend. You had a legend.
Listen,
Sure.
You had a legend.
I can't do nothing halfway.
Half-ass, huh?
I can't do it at all.
For sure, man.
So, yeah, man, y'all know what this is. Power Talk by Tizzle, Code 7, Dimples Music.
Y'all
Yeah, y'all know
tune
what
in.
this is.
Run her
Tune
shit
in,
up.
tap in, run it up, subscribe to our YouTube channel, do all that, and be on the lookout for Fairy Tales.
Please and thank you.
Probably be out before this.
Yeah.
What's
So-
my website?
Make sure y'all watch it.
Huh?
See you on the
Dimples Music.
Website is dimplesmusic.com.
I'm just seeing if y'all know.
See,
But
know.
I am on iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, iHeartRadio,
And this-
All that.
Pandora.
Dimples Music.
88.1 sometimes by way of
Oh yeah, we heard you.
Yeah, they just play you
DJ
sometime,
certified. Rest in peace.
Man,
Rest
Rest
in
Easy DJ Certified. You got an event.
Yeah.
They got an event for them going on right now.
I think I'm gonna stop by.
I'm definitely gonna stop by.
Pay my respects.
So
because
shout out to that,
he
man.
played my songs on 88.1 specifically. I never asked him to do it, and
That's
he
dope.
did it.
Yeah,
And
just
we had some
because.
stuff in the works too.
And he brought you up when we had an interview with him.
Did?
Yeah.
He said, when we say Vegas, he said Dimples Music.
Oh, I appreciate it. So I have to pay my respects because everybody don't do that.
Yeah.
And my sister almost wrecked her car when she heard me on the radio,
Damn.
and it was gonna be his fault. But
Straight
you
up.
on the radio? I'm like, thanks. God.
That's
But
live.
yeah, I had to get that out because without him, oh my gosh.
Right.
For sure, man. Well, shout out to that, man, and keep working.
Keep
And
doing
this
your
is
thing.
Pilot Talk by Tizzle, and we up out of here.
We gone.
Wait, I want to do something too. Wait.
What up? What up? Morning, everybody. What's going down, everybody? Crab Ranch Park. winning if you lost in this. Niggas think they own, so they get off in this. It's easy to get crossed in this. On TOP, we gon' get far from this. Step up in they town and burn it down like I'm a horse.